Hey, and welcome back to the challenge. Today we're going to work on neutrals and we're going to work on developing strength from the glutes from our hips. So this is a really important concept that I didn't understand for a long time when I was practicing. I was just like popping and locking into everything, just jam myself into it. I didn't feel that my muscles were supporting me. So that's something that I want to encourage you to feel in today's practice, specifically our glutes and our hips. So we're going to start to learn this. Lie down onto your back and first find neutral with your lower back, flatten, arch, and then right in the middle. Maintaining your neutral, put a block in between your thighs. And then press down into your feet with your inner legs even into the block. You're going to feel that one leg wants to squeeze in more. Instead, can you come up evenly? Oh, wow. Yeah, that one leg really wants to take over. And then as you press into your feet, engage the glutes, engage your hamstrings, like you're drawing the back of the knee and the buttocks towards each other. Keep the back of your neck long, and slowly lower yourself back down. Now remove the block, but keep that same feeling, or you can keep the block there if it was really helpful for you. Lift up without letting the bully leg take over. Lower back down. Lift back up. Shoulder heads descending so the chest is open. Lower back down. Lift back up. Oh, jeez. Hamstring situation. Lower back down. Now we're going to try with one foot. So bring the feet a little closer towards each other. Lift up. And then bring your right leg into table. Then slowly lower. Don't let the knees get crazy. Still like you're hugging the block. And lower. Back up. Change legs. Slowly lower. Back up. Slowly lower. And lift. Is that knee still pointing straight ahead, or both shoulder heads down, both inner legs engaged? Good. Set your foot down and Baddha Konasana. Then bring your hands behind your head. Open up your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. Curl yourself up. Inhale. Back down. Exhale. Curl up. Inhale, back down. Exhale, curl up. Then knees together, arms forward. Bring your legs into table. Hug your low abs in. Push your right heel forward and lower it slow. Change legs. Keep that same feeling like you're hugging the block. So the knees stay on a track with the hip. Then lower your head down, take your arms up. Opposite arm leg stretch. Lower the right leg slowly, keeping your abs in, left arm back. Back up. Change sides. Back up. Change sides. And keep going. Keep the buttocks lengthened out of the lower back. Back of the skull reaching away from the buttocks. So you're getting more length each time you reach out. Train the abs to stay in as you reach. Don't let your belly pop out. Ooh, it's getting kind of hard. Last part of the abdominal torture, arms out to the side. Watch out for the fluffy dog. Abdominals in as the knees go over to the right. Just go halfway without your left shoulder lifting. navel to spine, turn it to the left, come back to center. Knees over to the left, go halfway, navel to spine, turn your belly back to center, to the right, to the left, back to center. Then set your feet down, take your feet the width of the mat, arms into cactus position, and then just let your knees fall over to the right as you look to your left. Breathe into your lower back, into your hip. Create space there where it feels tight. Change sides, knees to the left. Look to the right. Come back to center. Hug your knees to your chest. Roll yourself up to seated. And stretch back into downward dog. Beat it, dog. Walk your feet to the front of your mat. Bend your knees slightly, let your head drop. Roll yourself up to stand. Inhale, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold deeper. Inhale, come all the way up, raise your arms up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Walk yourself out, or walk your feet back, downward facing dog. From down dog, raise your right leg up from the inner thigh. Exhale, bring your knee to your chest, pull up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest, pull up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, step your foot up by your thumb. Come up onto your fingertips. Then engage your core, float your arms back behind you. Hold here, strong in your core. Now lift from the front of your pelvis and raise your arms up. Come up into crescent. Bring your hands down. Step back, downward dog, or take a vinyasa. Raise your left leg up. Exhale, knee to your chest, pull up. Inhale, reach back. Exhale, knee to your chest. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, knee to your chest, pull it up. Step your foot up. Ground the heel bone, hip back. Navel up, reach your heart, arms back. Now lift up the front of the pelvis. Raise your arms up. Bring hands down. Step back, vinyasa, or right back into down dog. Then look in between your hands. Step or hop up to the top. Inhale into a flat back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale into chair pose. Bend your knees and sit back, arms up. Stand, release your arms at your side. Go wide apart with your legs. Warrior one from this position. It's called Utthita Hasta Padasana. So simultaneously turn your legs to the right and raise your arms up. Then as you ground through your back foot, bend your right knee, lift your navel, look up, join your palms. Come back up, back to center, turn to the left, raise your arms, and bend the left leg. Come back up, Parallel your feet, fold forward, fingertips down, inhale, flat back. Exhale, fold, let your head drop. Inhale, flat back. Bend your right knee and lunge to the right. Change sides. Bend your left knee, lunge to the left. Back to center. Press into your feet, come up to stand. Step up to the front of your mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Step back into down dog or take a vinyasa. Step your right foot for warrior one. Inhale, reach up. Bring your hands behind your back. Straighten your right leg as you step your back foot a little closer. Press the knuckles together if possible. Or take reverse prayer and start to lengthen out over your leg. Inhale, find the flat back. Stretch your arms straight back. Wake up those back muscles. Lift up through the front of your pelvis. Now keep your belly in. Don't let your belly hang. As you lean into your foot, feel that outer hip. Ooh, it should feel like a rock. And then raise the back leg up. Press into the right foot evenly. Firm your right outer hip in. Level your hips. Reach your heart. Then without your foot touching the floor, come up. Bring your knee up. What? Then bend your right leg, wrap your left leg over, come into eagle, left arm goes under. Oh my gosh. Uncross your arms and your legs, back to mountain. How'd that one go? It's a little tricky sequence. I feel like you guys are good. Probably got it down. Inhale your arms up. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale. Step back to dog or take a vinyasa. Step your left foot up. Warrior one. Inhale, come up. Bring hands behind the back. Roll your chest open, inhale. Exhale, fold forward out over your leg. Inhale, find the flat back, arms straight back. Hold there. Now you can just hold here if it's too difficult with the balance. Just working on engaging the hip, keeping the leg tracking. Otherwise, little bend in the knee, lean into the foot without the hip swinging out. Belly in, hollow out your belly as you raise your back leg. Keep that front pelvis lifted up. Push through your back heel. Front pelvis up, hips level. Then without the foot touching the floor, come up to stand, knee up, bend your left, wrap your right leg over, and cross your right arm under. Uncross and stand in mountain. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Flat back, inhale. Step back, downward dog or vinyasa. Set your knees down, set your elbows down. Come into dolphin pose or headstand. Set your knees down, child's pose. So I know that I keep saying like, oh, you could do that or do headstand, but then I haven't taught you how to do headstand. I know. It's just for people that are like already have that in their practice and they want to do it. I'm going to explain the foundations of headstand in week 4. Okay, now sit in Virasana, ideally on a flat block or whatever you need, and then stretch your right leg out in front of you. Fingertips to your side, open up your chest, and then start to walk your hands forward out over your right leg. Tirang Mukha Ekapada Paschimottanasana. I know I didn't make that up. That is the name of this pose. I think it's the longest one. Not the longest pose, but the longest pose name. You know what I'm saying? Come back up. Change sides. Right leg goes into Virasana. Left leg stretches out like a Dandasana leg. Sit tall, inhale. And exhale, lengthen out. Inhale, come back up. Then release that. And we're going to go right into the twist. So you can just lift that left knee up and bring your left foot underneath your right ankle and twist to your right, Bhairavadrasana. Release. Feet to the left. Twist to your right. Come back to center. One more seated twist. Bring your, we're switching up a little bit. We're going on the left side first today. Bring your left knee, left ankle on the outside of your right knee, left knee straight up, sit up tall, and then wrap your right elbow around and twist. Release that. Change the cross. Come back to center. Then from here, cross your right ankle bone right onto the meaty part of your left quads. Now, if you got a weird knee situation, you can prop this leg so that you're not just letting the knee hang there. You can take it just above the knee if it doesn't want to stay up there, or if you're very flexible, bring this foot into your hip crease. And then start to crawl your fingers forward. Just let this left thigh surrender, drop down under the weight of this leg. Whew, getting a deep tissue massage at the same time. Ugh. And change. Bring the left ankle into position. Remember, you can support your gimpy knee and then start to go forward. No forcing. Remember, especially in these final poses where we're cooling down. We want to allow the pose more. Don't try to muscle it. Don't try to make it happen. Go to where you feel the barrier and just be there and breathe into it. So much of my practice when I was a youngster was spent pushing into stuff, trying to jam and get as deep as I could, and ultimately it just leads to injury, is what I found. Many of my colleagues as well. Nobody's really teaching that kind of stuff long term. Maybe when they're a new teacher. Stretch both legs out. Raise your arms up. And reach out. Lie down onto your back. Happy baby. Set your feet down, feet the width of the mat. We'll come back to that cactus arms twist. Let your knees swivel over to the right as you look to your left. Change sides. Empty out. Empty what you're still holding. And come back to center. Stretch your legs out for Shavasana. Let go. Let go completely. Then gently bend your knees. Roll over to your right side. And press up. Bring your palms together. Namaste. Thank you. Have a great day. Make sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you tomorrow.